I did something. Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Obie from Higher AEM. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're diving into a camera I've been seriously looking into for a little while now, and that's the Canon R6 Mark II. I did it. I got my hands on it, and I can tell you right away that this little camera right here has already elevated my workflow in a major way. And I'm here to tell you why this might just be your next favorite camera. Whether you're a portrait photographer, a hybrid shooter, or someone who demands blazing fast autofocus and insane image quality, the R6 Mark II delivers. And trust me, that autofocus, it's so sticky, it's almost like it's got honey on it. So let's start with the body. If you're used to the original R6, this feels very familiar, but Canon made some very smart changes or tweaks to the R6 Mark II, which is honestly very beneficial for hybrid shooters mainly. So the on-off switch is no longer on the left side of the camera itself. Everything is on the right side. So you'll notice that you'll have the off, lock, and on button. On the left side, you'll notice a toggle for both camera and photos and video, that is. And to me, honestly, I think this is a major win for this camera overall. It's also lighter than the original R6, but for the rest, really, in terms of the grip, it really feels like the original R6. Now let's talk about the image quality. Canon packed a new 24.2 megapixel sensor into the R6 Mark II, and man, the results are crispy. I'm talking details, depth, color science, everything is dialed in. So whether I'm shooting natural light portraits, creating drastic studio setup, the files coming out of this camera are just chef kiss though. And honestly, the low light performance on this camera is still phenomenal. So nothing really changed on that. Although I do have to say though, the original R6 may have a slight edge on the R6 Mark II on that one. So whether you're shooting at 6400 or beyond, I would say the image comes out very clean. Like obviously if you go beyond 6400, you may have to clean it a little bit on the R6 Mark II, but it's not too drastic at all. All right, let's talk autofocus. Now this is where the R6 Mark II flexes its muscle. I have to say though, out of the box, the autofocus was really all over the place. I honestly had no clue what was going on with the camera. I thought I had a bad copy of the R6 Mark II until I hopped on YouTube and figured out that there's a few settings that you need to change for it to really function as it should be. But once you change those settings, and by the way, I'll make a video of that at a later date, but once you change those settings though, I mean, this thing is an absolute monster when it comes to autofocus. Subject tracking is very sticky, like glue. Eyes, face, animals, vehicles, it locks on and really does not let go at all. So I literally had a subject walk very quickly towards me, laughing, turning their heads, twirling, and it held focus the entire time. Like no hunting, no missed shots at all. And also when you pair this with, you know, an 85 1.2, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, you get absolutely razor sharp images with a crispy blurred background. Honestly, the image quality on this one, the autofocus is just unfreaking real. You know, I was told that, you know, in terms of the differences in image quality, it's not that high at all, between 20 and 24 megapixel. But on a personal side though, I saw a major difference on the image quality. Not to say that the R6 is not good. to me personally, the R6 remains one of the best purchases that you can make today, hands down, without a doubt. If you're really focusing on still pictures, the R6 is absolutely up there for sure. But when it comes to the R6 and the R6 Mark II, in terms of image quality, yeah, those 4 megapixels actually do make a major difference, in my opinion. Now, if you're shooting video, Canon actually stepped it up big time on the R6 Mark II. Now it gives you 6K oversampled 4K at up to 60 frames per second with no crop at all. Clean, detailed footage, no overheating issues as far as I'm concerned at this point though. Keep in mind, I don't do a lot of videos, so you know, I might not have tested it to the max, so you know, take it with a grain of salt. And it works beautifully on the C-Log 3 for color grading. So Canon also improved the battery life on this one though. It still uses the LPE6NH batteries, but it runs noticeably smoother and longer than the original R6. I've done full studio sessions where I've swiped cards before I swapped the batteries on this one. So again, I have no clue how Canon did this, but in terms of the battery life, yeah, it definitely runs longer than the original R6. Now, if you do follow this channel, you'll absolutely notice that for me, the original R6 is one of the best cameras out there. I love that little thing. It's for the money, for everything that it does. I mean, it's well worth it beyond belief. That said, I was able to actually get a brand new R6 Mark II for a ridiculous price though. So for me, honestly, I paid, I believe it was $1,300 for a brand new R6 Mark II. And that's by, you know, upgrading the R6 and also selling a 50mm 1.2 that I had. And I was able to cash in to get this one for that price. I personally wouldn't want to upgrade and pay more than what I paid, to be honest with you. I was more than content with the R6 Mark I. But the upgrade is well worth it, in my opinion. Look, if you're coming from the original R6, the upgrade might not seem that huge on paper, but in real world shooting, it absolutely is. You know, you get better image quality, stickier AF, better heat handling as well, more reliable on video. I mean, honestly speaking, if you do shoot fast-paced environments, portraits, or hybrid work, this makes the job a lot easier. And to me personally, it's not just a camera. At this point, it's definitely a creative weapon for me. So this was it for my quick review of the R6 Mark II. If you enjoyed this review, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment as well. So I'm very curious to know your opinion on the R6 Mark II. Are you thinking of upgrading? Are you sticking to the original setup that you currently have? I'd love to hear your thought on that. Also, I did do a photo shoot already with this one. I'm actually working on the behind the scene video on that. And so it should drop by next week, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully, you know, I'll have time to edit everything. But stay tuned for that as well. And you'll definitely be blown away by the image quality on that thing. It's absolutely sensational. I mean, I don't even know what to say anymore. Yeah, I mean, this thing is just a beast, bro. Like, unreal.